That's all good. Everything there's fine. Oh, this needs to be fixed. Adjust. Center. Stop that recording. Because I put something with a period. Open my OBS and delete that. This map is not adjusted properly. Fuck! No, that works still. I wish it would organize these by... Does it do that? I don't remember. Okay, it does. Now we're good. Alright, let's get this shit. Let me play some music.
That sounds like a you problem.
Below.
Let's not tell Moon I said that either.
What just happened?
Nothing.
I also was not paying attention.
And welcome to the Freedom City session 5.5, because the last session was not on stream. It was off stream. So, whomst would like to give me the out-of-character recap of what happened?
Oh, I don't have to be in character?
No.
Yeah, okay. Hi, stream. So I ran session last Friday. So to give you a rundown, we woke up at 7 in the morning, and Kaide and Fiore were not very restful because Thrin, the motherfucker, decided he was going to roll around and make a bunch of noise and keep us up all night. So we wanted to bash his rat hole in the entire day. We traveled to the mill and got the mill working, cleaned it up, and ended up spending our time at the mill growing wheat. And that's where we are.
Okay. Did you explain to them about the additional choice of if they wanted to grow materials for their potions and stuff?
Yes,
have
I
you
did,
decided? Have you decided on if you are going to do that or not?
We couldn't
They
come to
wouldn't let me.
an agreement whether we wanted poisons or potions.
No, it was
You
more
can't-
It was more of they wanted potions, I wanted poison, and
You-
that's how
you-
it ended.
You can swap them out. So the way that rotation works is that it's a week by basis. So each week you're going to be growing something different, or you can grow the same thing. So this week you decided on wheat to grow, which is in high market right now for both Lord Iron Fist and also several other parties that have been introduced into the making of bread for rations and
So we-
heartier rations.
We mostly did it due to the fact that we wanted our horses to have grain as well.
Yes, this
Since we
also will increase how much rations you will have just on your carriage for your horses. So that is an effect of wheat, but it is also an effect of every other type of growable that you would have grown. So I do need to know what your week's rotation is for this week of either potion ingredients or poison ingredients.
Poison
Party vote is what we'll do.
in the
Yes,
water.
that is how it is done. So party vote. Which one would you prefer, poisons or potions?
Thrin has 4 limbs, so therefore he
Thrin
gets
really
4
wants
votes.
poisons. Kaide and
Thrin
Fiore
has
wants
4 limbs, so
potions.
Thrin gets 4 votes.
So now it's down to I'm trying to think of NIL and Zahir.
Zahir would just shrug his shoulders and go with whatever NIL wants.
Which is exactly why in the last round I had you guys stay back at the place to rest.
Okay, so far it seems like there is 2 votes for potions, 1 vote for poisons, 2 votes for whatever the fuck. And it seems like the majority of the votes are going towards potions at the moment.
Let me. NIL is. Yeah, NIL is a rogue, right?
I believe so, yes. Yes,
NIL's
they
gonna
are
win.
rogue. They are a rogue that is purely based around yoinking potions and stuff.
Then I would say let's go for poisons.
Okay, so 2 votes for poisons, or 3 votes for
votes.
poisons, 2 for potions. Majority rolls with poisons.
Y'all let that dirty rat win.
I know, right?
That's pretty funny. Okay, so during your week of preparations during the mill, did you fully repair the mill yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Indeed.
It working.
Yamone has already purchased workers for you and will be doing their monthly upkeep depending on how much the mill earns. Right now with wheat in such high inflation, it is going to be a very good week for you, especially because everywhere needs wheat at the moment.
See, we didn't know that. We just went off the fact
Other
that
than
we wanted to.
other than Yeast Town. So now I have another choice of how much wheat would you like to keep specifically for your party?
So, the crop produces once per week, right?
Correct.
How much does each week would yield?
Let me go double check. A week worth of wheat in this instant, because you are working with Yamon, would benefit you. $10,000 golden coins worth of wheat is your production. So you got 10,000 at the moment because of the high inflation of wheat profits, which accommodates to 100 stocks of wheat is what you get.
Okay. How many pounds is it?
How many pounds is wheat? So the way that this works is that you will decide on how much you keep for your party, and it will be turned into rations.
How much rations does one stock take?
One stock of rations specifically for bread is 2.
So 2 wheat per one stock for one ration.
Correct.
Okay,
And we have 100 stock of wheat.
We have 50 rations.
We have
of wheat.
plenty of rations, so I think we get we'll sell like 90 stock and then keep 10 for ourselves.
That's what I was thinking.
We still have plenty of rations already. We don't really need them that heavily.
Is that a party decision?
I'm up for 10.
That's fine.
Thrin the Economist.
All right. In that case, who is your who? Oh, never mind. I don't have to ask that. Fiore, you are given 9,000 golden coins from Yamon after your week's worth of wheat. You obtain 50 stock of poison herbs.
You think that Kaide would have a farmer's tan at this point as the main farmer of the field?
If he would have a what now?
Farmer's tan.
He wants it for
yeah. It's
Being out
like
in the sun
it's like the middle of spring at the moment. So it's pretty rainy, honestly.
It's okay. He makes up in the farmer muscles he's gained as he tilled the entire freaking place by hand.
Wait, did you actually till the entire place by hand?
I rolled for how much that Kaide tilled and I got a nat 20.
Oh, interesting. Let
was
me just go
crazy.
take a look at your sheet really quickly. Oh, 18 strength, huh? Interesting.
Go look at
Anyway.
the roll now.
I know. So, during this week, Yamon would have told your party that he wishes you to adventure his crash site, where he landed upon Sen'Tia, or where he awoken upon Sen'Tia after a long slumber. He says that he is unsure of where it is, but has heard rumors being spread about him throughout the city, the Freedom City, and wishes for your party to intercept or hear about these rumors.
Okay, well, I guess that's what the boss is sending us on.
So during this week, you would be given 9,000 gold, and we will now move to attempting to hear the rumors. Let me just double check something really quickly. Apologies.
You were not forgiven.
Yeah, okay. Got it done. Got it. Understood. All right. So, freedom. There it is.
Freedom.
So, your mill is here, basically.
Yeah. Understood.
Oh god, I'm lagging really bad.
Yeah, I have been.
Give me a second. I'm gonna close a couple of tabs.
I'm so
Hopefully
sorry. I
that
thought it was me
fixes it.
a side eye for that fortune cookie.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna restart my tab really quickly. I'm still lagging a bit. I think I have too many things open at once. Might be my Steam that's fucking with it.
I have to have Discord on my phone because if I try to run Sen'Tia or anything with my Discord open on my computer,
Much better. Much better. Where's Thrin's token? In the market. Okay. So you are currently you are currently up at your mill after a week's worth of gathering supplies for your mill and other such things. And now you have 50 stock of poison. I think I said that 50 stock of poison herbs. And now you must attempt to find the rumors.
Head for the market.
What kind of accent are you putting on, Rat?
It's no accent. I'm just being mischievous.
Sure.
All right, as your party heads towards the market, you can see that actually first everyone make me a perception check to see what they hear.
I was about to say, wouldn't we be kind of iffy about coming back after last time with like the whole situation with the
I should have forgot about that by now. $23.
What the fuck? Are you going good with those rolls? Hold on a minute.
I have advantage.
Everyone-
I have advantage with perception.
Everyone that rolled above a 10, you
Hold
begin to
up.
hear people. Oh,
I have a roll
waiting.
thing.
Waiting. I'm waiting.
Holding.
Holding.
Don't know what I'm holding, but I'm holding.
I'm holding
can
my
hold-
cock.
Oh!
Nah.
This dick. No, I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
The vibe.
What am I rolling again? I'm sorry. I'm
Perception.
shit. Oh, this is gonna fucking fail probably.
Oh,
What? That one.
You're
Well-
the only.
I'm deaf.
everyone but Cade or Kaide and Fiore all hear rumors. You hear people saying, "Oh man, have you heard? Lord Iron Fist hired some people. apparently they had a tough time with some really strong rogues.
I don't want to
Have
talk
you-
about it.
That was my fault, to be fair. Anyway. Have you heard? Sen'Tia's fortress is getting some new members. I'm kind of afraid of them. I hope everything's alright. Those are most of the rumors going on in the market.
While all this is going on, Kaide's just pestering Fiore about some glaives he saw. He's like, those are some nice glaives.
As Rue talks to everyone about the rumors in Joshua voice.
Look,
to walk up to the closest nobleman and try to speak to him.
okay.
Hey, fellow person of the market. I was wondering if you knew anything about any kind of happenings around the town and in the surrounding woods.
Woods.
The nobleman will look at you and then scoff and then walk away.
Well, that was rude.
It's okay, buddy. They're just disgusted by you.
You
What's
hear him mumble
disgusting
on
about me?
you hear him mumble under his breath. What a strange rat.
It's okay, Thrin. It's the normal reaction to your appearance.
My appearance is very normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Says the literal rat.
Oh no.
You said 9,000 gold pieces?
Yeah,
I'll have to reload
Okay, I'm trying to document everything.
you're good. Did you think did you think that you crashed? I also did because nobody was talking.
No, my Thrin was like half of my screen. Like, it was
Oh.
it was just
Again?
Thrin
Did that to
being
me too.
half of my screen.
That
So try-
happens
it-
randomly.
It's the game trying to tell you who the most important character is, obviously.
Has
Hello.
a chosen a V10 in their party.
No, the rat. The rat. God damn it, it did it again.
Get on my list.
Deserved.
Okay, moving my character before it fixed it, so it's fine.
All right, so while you are out and about in the market, you do also hear very soft conversation, and this is like between just a couple. I heard that the Wayward Tower is being invaded. Are you sure, dear? There's no way. Yes, apparently the magical lock was dissipated on it by the druids. Interesting. And then you hear, what did you say about the Wayward Tower? As a random ass paladin approaches them, and they look absolutely terrified. And he goes, "Fear not, I am a hero of this land." Okay, I'm done.
I was about to say, pull it away a bit because all we're getting is.
Oh, he said, "I am a
Fear not,
hero of this land."
Yeah.
Zahir will just stare at him. Who do you serve?
Oh, I serve Rivera Starfire.
The one that got kidnapped?
Oh, she's fine now.
Now.
Now. I'm hero. Baby no money posting?
What?
Baby, no money.
Baby, no money.
Sorry.
Apparently, these rumors are not necessary. Would you like to do some shopping while you are here, though?
Do, 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 do.
I would like to go to the poison store.
Okay,
gonna pet
you
him.
approach the elven man. And he will look at the random rat that has approached his counter. Who the fuck are you?
Hello, gentlemen. I would like your finest poison.
I'm sorry, you are not ready for my finest poison.
Oh, but I will assure you I am very ready for your finest poison.
You mean the poison that was made for No, sorry.
The poison for Cusco. The poison made specifically for Cusco. Cusco poison.
I had to do it once.
Listen, we did it all last week.
We did it literally last session because you were talking. Raven was talking about the crash site, and we were like, "Ah, yes, the crash site that we weren't told about."
The crash site for Yamon's crash site. That
Your
crash
mom's
site.
crash site.
Your mom's crash site. The,
The crash
crash
site.
site that where your mom crashed.
The crash site specifically made for Yamon's crash site. Ah,
Oh my
yes, I
God.
see.
All right, he will show you wyvern poison.
Ooh. What does this do?
This inflicts the I believe it is called. Let me go double check.
Moon, it's okay. I'm handling the notes the best to my ability right now. You can just copy and paste or something
Okay.
like that.
Let's see. The wyvern poison inflicts wyvern drought. Each time that a creature takes its turn or makes an attack action, it is rolled at disadvantage. Should this attack fail, they take 15 poison damage.
Will you pop that up in the chat, please?
Yeah, sure.
Huey, by the way. Shashong Rabuki and that's some scrumptious point.
That's more rain.
Tasty point.
I think you should be eating the poison. I'm pretty sure it's called poison for a reason.
I should lean into the stall and ask them if they have any rat poison.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Do it. I dare
There you go.
Thank you. I'm copying and pasting into my notes because I was trying to type that out and you went too fast. So fuck me, I guess.
How much for the wyvern poison?
Well, I've got 3 doses, and they are priced each at 1,500 gold.
It's a little out of my price range.
I don't even know how much gold I currently have on my person.
That is
I only have
unfortunate.
about
told you
1,250
wouldn't-
gold.
I told you you were not prepared for my most powerful poison.
Only financially.
Exactly.
What's
However-
your second best poison?
Oh, that would be... Did I really call it that? That would be Priest's Innocence.
Oh god, I hate that.
That sounds very
Provocative.
suspicious.
I mean, shit, they steal it all the time. Why can't we?
What is it? What is the what is it called again?
I'm typing it in chat.
Priest innocent.
Priest's innocence. Ah, yes. Let me shoot. The poison of priest's innocence. Sounds lovely.
I did not prepare Thrin's voice at all.
Literally, the last time you prepared so much for his voice, I heard you in the background, and now you're just like, I'm unprepared.
I was watching the Summer Games Fest. I'm sorry. I didn't have any time to prepare.
I put Priet instead of priest.
Priet.
You know what? That reminds me. Thank you, Ollie, for that.
For what?
Putting that in there so I can, yeah.
Divine based is druid, cleric, paladin.
How much for this, poison, sir?
That is 850 gold, and I have 4 doses. That's loud. That's loud. Loud.
I will
Sorry.
take 1 dose of the priest's innocence. I have members of the church that I need to harm.
I see. Would you like the recipe instead?
Ooh, how much for that?
Let's see. Normally it would go for double the price. But you said that you're going to kill the church with it. I could see it going for 1,000 gold.
You've got yourself a deal, sir.
I see. He'll hand you over the recipe instead.
And I'll hand him 1,000 gold.
Epic.
I'm now down to 250.
Priest's innocence costs 7 poison ingredients.
How many poison ingredients do I have right now?
You have 50 stocks.
Coolio. And you said
You also
7?
have venom on you.
Moon
Yeah, I
asked
do.
for
Yes,
questions
seven.
in the chat.
The wasp
Yeah, I
venom
know.
got changed into demon's blood.
I'm answering this first. So it costs 7 to make that poison, and you have 50. Correct. You can make them, Moon, if you have proficiency in the poisoner's kit. But you can't apply them the same way that Thrin does.
I'm cool.
He applies his with like free actions and stuff like that.
That's okay,
Just
because
wanted to
that
double
means
check. So Moon, your specialty is with potions and making potions specifically. Not poisons.
Can I make 2 vials of the priest's innocence really quickly?
Okay. That's gonna take you a while.
How long?
Like
don't-
a few hours.
I'll do it
I
later
don't-
then.
exactly remember how much money we have individually.
I've been keeping track of mine. I don't know about you.
I don't know. All I know is in total we had 1,300.
I have 400 gold. I keep track of that.
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm horrible for that.
Well, you should. So Fiore should have 9,000 that was given to her.
To me
Or
specifically.
Wheat.
To me specifically.
Moon has 3,663. Zahir has 857.
Damn.
K-
I have 10
Kaide
million
has
gold.
how much?
400!
Kaide has 400.
Because he bought that glaive.
I love that you said that like you were on a game of The Price is Right. 400! Also, yes, I did put this one on because Ollie was talking about Zahir playing. So I was like, I'm gonna put the ode music back on.
Go ahead and roll a performance check, Ollie. With all your shit included.
Off-screen Moon? No, you would have kept...
Shouldn't you have advantage?
Mm.
Okay. I'll handle you here in a second.
You're welcome, Ollie. I kept track of that.
In the meantime, would anyone like to buy anything else, or are we good just hanging out at the market?
We could possibly look at armor.
Sure. Would Kaide like to go look at armor?
Kaide would like to go look at armor.
What kind of armor?
It's okay.
Shit, I forgot what he's wearing.
Moon said something about potions, but can't keep thoughts straight long enough to do anything.
Actually, no, we
I can
got
tell you-
Kaide scale mill earlier, so he doesn't need to go.
Okay. In that case, I can handle Moon. So Moon, with potions, there are recipes that you can purchase here that you cannot purchase anywhere else. Such as, you can purchase invisibility potions as a recipe. And I believe... Let me go double check this.
Alright.
So you can buy the Invis recipe and the... It's one more. Let me go find it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, and the newly added Superior Healing. Which is like the two
Is that-
biggest ones.
Was that a recipe as well? Sorry.
Yes, both of them. So, for Invis potions recipe, it is 1,400. Believe they are... Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit out of your price range, unfortunately. Believe so.
Just say what they are in general so we can mark it down.
Yep. Meanwhile, Fiore is training in an open thing. It's more worth my while. Okay. Superior Healing does keep your party alive for a lot longer.
If you need to,
And-
you could plug Fiore for some money.
Yeah. Also, Superior Healing And maybe this will change your idea. But it's up to you. That is the cost of both recipes.
Mm-hmm. 11 stocks for what?
Superior.
No, I get that, but like for what?
Crafting it. I believe
Oh.
you already have the greater healing potion recipe. And that cost is 5. If that's the case, I should get the invis. Yeah, that's a good option. It's always good to have somebody that can go invisible. In my opinion. Zahir, go ahead and roll me a perception check as well. This time at an advantage. Ollie.
What?
Perception at advantage.
Perception at advantage. One moment.
Alright. Well, you can go ahead and pay that out of your pocket, Moon. Never fucking mind.
Oh.
Thrin and Kaide can also make a perception check. And I think NIL as well.
15.
Right. While Zahir begins to play, he is given 2,500 gold pieces for his beautiful piece that he is playing. As a noble comes by and gives him a wink.
Oh my god.
How much was that?
2,500.
It's that fucking noble again.
Yep.
Zahir will just smile wickedly and give him a wicked grin.
Alright, not wanting to cause another scene, he'll wave kind of nonchalantly. As if playing a game of cat and mouse with you.
A wink that says meet me in the back alley where no one else is.
Oh my god.
God love him, he's stupid. I'll swear to God, I'll steal from him and let him faint. Not again, Moon, not again. I think he would learn after the first time. I do think I'm very smart.
Alright.
But he's sitting on my
Meanwhile, both Thrin and Kaide hear the following conversation in very soft whispers while the music is being played. Hey, I heard that there's a shard of amber deep within the forest beneath a tower. Somebody said that Yamon walked from it. And the other person will reply, no way. You mean the Olivine? Yeah, man, like, I don't understand what his deal is, but I don't think he's really from here. We can't let him be the top dog. We gotta outsmart him. And that's the following conversation that you hear.
Kaide will lean over to Thorn and whisper, how can a man walk out of amber?
Stranger than I've ever heard.
Must be a lie.
I don't know.
Obviously. I think we shouldn't tell the party about this.
No, the party should never know about this.
I vote they kill him. I vote that they kill both of them. So, because it sounds like they're plotting something against Yamon.
I think in a city of like quite a few nobles, there's going to be some plotting for somebody in Annie's case.
Why would they want to kill a man for walking out of amber?
Well, they said
not
that
quite
that they can't let him be the top dog.
Yamon's not a dog.
Yeah, he's a man. What the hell are they talking about?
That's so strange. I don't know what they're talking about.
He's one of those men with those
Both of
pointy
your
ears.
intelligence.
But roughly combined, maybe one.
Isn't he one of those men with those weird pointy ears that I don't remember the name of?
I don't know. I just got done talking with one. I don't remember what they're called, though.
Huh.
Man, I give up.
Let me
I
look at
literally
their.
think I might just like stop playing like forever.
We gotta at least find stuff out from them.
Y'all could probably just hear Thorin and Kaide being absolute fucking idiots.
Loudly talking about the Amber and Yamon
And
and not
what-
being a dog.
Yeah, Yamon not being a dog.
Fiora is away from everybody, like somewhere out of the way.
All right. Whilst the party is in the market, a horse call is sounded out.
What?
A horse
Horse?
call. Yeah.
Like someone's calling for a horse, or a horse is
Yeah.
whinnying?
I didn't know horses
like-
had phones.
Like somebody is calling for a horse. Okay.
What the hell's a phone?
Anyway,
the hell's a horse?
That one has an answer.
That's how they would do it. They would like click their tongue and.
all right. And suddenly you see a man in full plate mail armor on a horse running north.
Which way is north again?
Well, if the map is topographically, oh wait, never mind, it's not.
That seems important.
Don't worry, I'm very good at sticking to the shadows.
Thrin's gonna trot down the road.
Well, you are a rat, so I would hope so.
Scamper away, little man.
You just
Okay.
see Thrin like going from stall to stall, just like rolling and just.
Eventually,
Dun.
you follow Thrin. Eventually, you follow the man on the horse up to this gate, where he pays the men at the front and begins to set his way this way.
Very far away to walk.
Is that legal?
That is not legal that you just witnessed. It is not legal for him to pay off the guards.
I guess I'll follow him farther.
All right, you hand over your token and follow. You see the man begin to gallop his horse throughout the city, and he stops here at a tavern. He sets his horse. Oh my god.
Sorry.
He sets his horse outside of the tavern before shifting his eyes around the place to attempt to see what is around him. Seeing that no one is there, he will sneakily enter a hidden door.
Can I see how he interacted with the door?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to after he has already entered the door and closed it, approach the door and enter it as well.
Alone?
Being your small size, Thryn enters the door, and he overhears the following conversation in slight whispers. We've got to figure out how to take down the olive vines. These new people that he has hired. I'm afraid of them. You know, we don't know what they're doing. We don't know their plan. Apparently, Yamon is some sort of hero, I'm thinking. This man's way too powerful to be here. Have you seen his shop front? And you hear some, like, whispered answers of, like, yes, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then one of them says, you know, we should plan an ambush on the party that has hired them, that has been hired by him. I'm sure we could take them. Then the shark fangs would be number one.
Are these fuckers shark high?
Are we a gang?
Yes, literally.
Are we a street gang?
Just saying, Fiore's got that bitchy look on her face where if she probably would have heard this, she would have had a hard time keeping her cool and would
This
have
is why Friend's here.
blowing that fucking tavern up.
I must relay this back to the party.
I also really want her to be like that person where like she crosses her arms and everyone starts like pissing themselves. Thank you, Moon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Except Kaide, he's a cinnamon roll.
Thryn will close the door back and walk his way back towards the party.
Okay. Thryn makes his way back to the party.
Hey guys!
What is it, Rat?
I have very good information that I've just found out. Firstly, I found out we're a gang. We're a street gang. I didn't know that. But anyways.
We're a gang?
It's a gang.
This group of people that I stumbled across haphazardly without any repercussions or anything like that said that they were part of the shark vine or the shark teeth. And they said that they had plans to ambush us at some point.
So you're telling me they're part shark teeth?
Something like that. I didn't really get a good look at their face. I couldn't tell.
Gang on these nuts.
Men that are part shark teeth are trying to come after us.
Yes, because of Yamon, or what's his name again? Yamon? Close enough. Apparently, Yamon is a big figure, and they want him taken out.
Well, they can try whatever they want to try, but if they hurt NIL, I will kill anyone who gets in my way.
I thought Thrin was smart.
You fool.
Fool. That's what you. That's why you don't think. Just like Thrin, do not think.
He's got an 18 in wisdom and like a 13, I think, in intelligence.
15 in intelligence.
A 15, and he's still an idiot. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry.
He's all technical.
All of my knowledge is in the trees and the birds.
The birds and the bees.
Jinx! Yes! This is why we're siblings.
So, are we going to wait?
To be fair, I kind of forgot to, figure out when they were going to ambush us. It's slight technical difficulty. But if people start attacking us, we'll know why.
Do you know
what
where
a great
these people are?
sentence.
There was at a tavern down the street. I can show you to it.
Well, let's go now. Let's ambush the ambushers.
Literally was thinking the same thing. Are y'all going to come get me or something? Because I'm off doing my own fucking thing.
Yes.
How about Kaide will whistle in a way that sounds familiar?
If you think Fiore's gonna come running like some fucking dog, you best count yourself again. Check
Zahir,
Hold on. I have a solution to this. Oh, dear God. Alright. Fiore, you hear in the back of your mind. Well, little Ganassi, I hear your party members are planning a bit of a fight. You might want to go there, just in case you, want my blood again.
Zaddy. Fiore. I'm gonna combust. A slight blush crosses Fiore's face and as she gets distracted from her work. And she just nods her head and runs off to go find the others.
Alright.
Zahir is going to look for a spell stall.
Okay. There is there is a stall with a halfling woman at the seated at the front. It
What
says
kind of
spells and
spells?
tomes.
What kind of spells do you have for sale?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for.
Well, I have a need for some interesting spells. Are you selling enlarge reduce?
Oh my god.
Are you attempting to enlarge your penis?
No. That doesn't need any help on itself. It's just fine.
Okay. In that case, what are you planning on enlarging?
Oh, I'm sure I could use on a few things.
Alright, then I'm not selling it to you.
Well, you see, we do have a rat in our party. We also have a fire Ganassi who has quite the cunning little temper.
Hey!
I figure I could enlarge one of them if I had to.
Fine. What level
How
is
much?
enlarge and reduce?
Second.
200 gold.
That is a deal.
That's a fucking steal right there. What the actual fuck?
Because it's 100 gold per level. So it's enlarge and reduce.
Yep.
Also, you like how she was like, are you going to enlarge your penis? Then I'm not selling it to you.
I have no problem with that.
For the penis. If
Alright,
it
you
is,
hand over
then I'm not doing
the
it.
200 gold. She hands you over a spell scroll.
Wonderful.
Alright, you looking for anything else?
That's all I need.
Alright, eventually, Fiore sees her party in the market district and collects herself with the party.
So, somebody gonna fill me in on what's happening here.
We're gonna do some ambushing.
What? Ambush?
We're about to get ambushed, so we figure we'll ambush the ambushers.
Fiore will smile over at Zahir. See, I knew I liked you for some reason.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god. And she'll reach her hand over for like for the thingy. You know exactly what thingy I'm thinking of. This thingy.
What thingy?
Discord chat.
Oh. Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Fiore will do that.
Zahir will return.
All right. Eventually, Thrin leads you to the tavern. And as you enter the door, it is completely empty.
Ah, fuck.
Dude, I needed a drink for this.
Did you hear what happened?
Never any good bartenders around. Maybe if I don't know. Make myself a drink and leave the gold in its place.
Zahir will turn to NIL. NIL, my dear, can you track these people?
That would be survival, to see if they have any tracks left over.
We have a rat for that.
Oh, I'm
I
also
do not
prepared
have
to-
any tracking ability.
Boo. Stupid
I might-
dog.
wait,
give me
hold on.
All right. Kaide,
What do I have?
as you take a
I
look
have a
about the
plus two.
tavern, this is specifically being trained in it.
Oh.
Yep.
Kaide, as you begin to look around the tavern, you can see that they left it not in a hurry, but almost a... How do I put this? Almost in a systematic organization for them to have everything in a spot where they would remember that it would be.
It's organized, but it looks a little too
Indeed.
clean.
Like a system. They have a system, basically.
Yeah.
Ah, I can tell that they were here.
You are unsure of where they went.
I do not have direction, but I know that they had a plan, it seems.
Is there booze laying around?
There is. Investigation, if you want to search for hidden shit.
Oh, I would like to investigate.
Oh, balls.
20.
Alright. Thrin, you do not find any hidden compartments, but what instead you find is a symbol of a shark's tooth.
I knew it. They were sharks.
I thought they were part shark tooth, not sharks.
Well, where's the semantics in it, really? I mean, I could be part rat, but I look like a rat and I talk like a rat.
You are a rat.
Damn,
This
potato,
is
potato.
different.
Of course you can, Moon. Roll me a stealth check at advantage. 12.
Well.
Plus 5 is 17.
Hey, Fiore.
Yes.
Would you like to participate in a little bit of fun with me for a moment?
Depends on the fun you're talking about.
Well, you know, I might get a little overzealous and accidentally swap my hand and pour some booze out on the floor. Accidentally do that. And it would be awful if somebody, say a fire ganassi,
Alright, I
might
need you to make me a
accidentally.
dexterity saving throw as a massive knife comes straight at your head.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Alright. Zahir, you do not dodge the knife coming straight at you. It hits you.
Can I quick
square in the
reflex
chest.
it? Can I quick reflex it and see if I can catch it?
Do you have the protection feat?
Oh, I don't think
I have
do.
the protection feat.
protection.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I quickly go intangible?
No, it's coming too fast.
I have the protection feat.
Trying to decide because we didn't make an actual map for this tavern because I didn't think that you guys would go back in it. Yeah, I'll let you roll it again.
I think I have
Go ahead and roll the save again, Zahir.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I have a map somewhere that you could.
It's fine. We don't need it because you're not going to be in here for too long. The dagger comes for Zahir, almost nearly out of nowhere. Kaide's swift reaction. His glaive placed in front of Zahir swipes it away, as you can see that the dagger had been poisoned. A deadly poison.
Hello.
Hello?
The dagger looks ornate in making. Whoever has made this trap, there are most certainly more.
Roll to find traps.
I rolled a 19 for my investigation check.
You
would
did
be
not find any
investigation.
traps. I would have already considered that with your first investigation. You did not find any traps. So
Wouldn't it be
somehow,
perception?
What did you say,
that was
Trent?
I
was
said, wouldn't it be
attempting-
perception?
No, it's
for trap?
investigation. It's
Oh, is it?
investigation.
Why are we Tom catching?
I don't know.
No.
Okay,
I vote we burn this mother down.
Stop. I will play the music because it's being a piece of shit right now. There we go.
I put it on loop. I forgot to do that last time. Sue me.
Okay, so, as I was explaining before I was talked over several times, the traps seem to be some sort of either arcane or some sort of invisible trap. You are unsure if you would be able to perceive them. It is likely that whoever set this trap is either a very skilled mage or a very skilled rogue, depending on the type of trap. Now, because Thrin is a druid, I can that is based around poisons. I can give him a nature check on the knife to see if this was likely an arcana or wire-based trap.
Do I have advantage or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do a nature check on with advantage.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. So now that you're thinking about it, Thrin, and as you take a closer look at the dagger and the poison upon it, you begin to realize something. That poison would have made him bleed to death and rip his soul asunder. Whoever this is both a skilled rogue and a skilled mage at the same time. Because that poison is physically impossible to make if you are not arcane. So, whoever set this trap must have made some sort of invisible trigger over the entire tavern.
I do not think we're gonna find any trails here. We should probably leave.
We should
Most
burn this
likely.
mother down as we leave.
Do you want the entire guard to be on our backs?
I doubt
If
they'd
we-
give us any problems.
We could always come back and burn it later.
If we leave it, who's to say someone else doesn't walk in here and end up getting hurt?
Exactly.
It's a secret entrance. I doubt anyone outside of the regular people who inhabit this place.
Well, this is just set up in the regular tavern.
No, this is
No.
within the hidden way.
Oh.
Well, they already know we were here, so we might as well send them a message.
Is there anyone else in the building? Like, can we hear like a tavern full of people above us?
No, you are in the tavern.
The tavern was empty when we entered.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically. I think we should just leave. No sense making any more heat for ourselves. Slink into the shadows.
And here I was thinking, I'm feeling a little cold.
Burn, baby, burning shirt.
Okay. So the party decides to leave. As you begin to leave, a man is standing outside, leaning against the wall, and he'll say, "See, you went into the shark tooths. You worried about him?"
Zahir will turn toward that man. And who are you?
"Oh, I'm a friend. Just wondering if you're worried about him."
Why would I be scared of men made of shark teeth?
"Oh, they're one of the gangs that is going up against you guys. Or, well, us."
Can I insight him?
"Sure. What do you want to know?"
Is he telling the truth? Is he a friend? Foe?
From his voice, you believe that he's telling the truth, but you can't see his face, so you don't really know.
Fiora is going to push Max. Alright, bud, you better start answering. I swear to God, I'll set you on blaze.
Whoa, whoa. Hold on there, little Ganassi. I'm a friend, and he will hold up a symbol of V10.
Well, why didn't he say so?
You know, our little friend there, he told me about you guys. Said that you were gonna have a little problem with these guys.
I don't like the way you talk. It is
Shut up.
strange.
Shut up, Kaide. The adults are talking.
What?
Hey, I'm practically an elder in rat ears.
You
Well,
know,
this is the real one.
I'm gonna do you a favor. I'll take care of these guys. You do what you gotta
So-
do.
How
you say?
about
I said, ha! So you can have all the fun.
how
Yeah,
about
right.
we take care of them together?
Well, from what I've heard, you're supposed to be looking for something, aren't you?
Right now, all I want is vengeance.
Blood for the blood god.
Well, let me tell you something. And he holds out a map. I've been doing my own inside scoop. I know what you're looking for. And I found it.
What exactly do you get out of this? I've never met someone who'd do something for free.
Oh, just my patron being happy with me.
Fiore will bare her teeth at him.
Yeah, I'm looking, Moon.
Yes, Moon, I have your chat popped up.
I haven't seen you like say anything to him, so that's why I haven't been replying, but I'm reading.
Zahir will place his hand on NIL's on his shoulder.
Now listen, you're the chosen of V10, right? Fiore? That's your name?
How the fuck do you know my name?
'Cause him? He kind of like points to the symbol.
Yeah, Fiore is visibly trying to hold herself down on the ground right now. And she opens her eyes, piercing almost through his head, and say, "So he talks about me."
A lot, actually.
Surprisingly enough.
He sent me here to ensure that you got your test done. So, he hands you the map. Why don't you go take a look at the crash site, and I'll handle this.
I'll make you a deal, friend. Bring me the person who set those traps. You can do whatever you want with the rest.
Oh, trust me. He looks at Fiore. Our god has a plan for that. Yeah, he handed Fiore the map. And he'll say, "All right, run along."
Fiore will hand it over to NIL. Why does my name tag keep blinking? I'm confused.
Oh,
Babe.
I don't know.
You're special.
Hold on, Moon.
Okay.
He's starting paying
Right.
attention.
Really.
Would you like to follow his lead to the crash site?
Yeah.
Fiore will, on the way out, glare at this man.
He kind of waves.
Kaide's still in the corner.
She rolls her eyes. Callie, I hope you know I said that like out of character.
No, that was definitely in character.
100.
He's like, Kaide, the adults are talking, and Kaide was like, ooh. That was fully a Fiore sentence.
Alright, the map seems to point here. So now, you grab your cart. And make your way.
Off we go.
Who has the animal handling skill here?
That's me.
Go ahead and start.
Have you checked on your bird lately?
No.
Jezebel!
Jezebel is currently sitting in my pocket, being a good bird.
R.I.P. Jezebel. She probably got squished with you rolling around in that fucking drawer.
Oh no, Jezebel's quite used to my rolling around. Her like bones are basically just like moldable at this point.
She's Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Was Jezebel ever a real bird?
Hold on, wait. I forget. Do I have advantage with animal handling because I have a thing in it? I forget. Hold
Do
on.
you have a trick? Do you have the trick in it?
I don't remember. I have a focus. Yeah, I get
That's the same
advantage
thing.
on basic checks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know.
Damn. Nyong. Go ahead.
Less.
Not so bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That 5.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Okay, best solution there. Alright, you are halted by men holding up a shield with a symbol of an iron fist on it. You hear the following. Halt! You must stop this carriage at once. Lord Iron Fist has this place under his direct protection. What is your means of passage?
Horse and buggy.
And why are you wishing to pass this point?
We're on behalf of the Olivines. Dumbass.
Okay, you don't have to be rude. I am required to ask these questions. If you want to be a dick about it, I will make you pay a toll.
Oh, I'll show you a dick. And he
Alright,
starts to
I
stand
now
there.
require 20 golden pieces for you to pass.
Fiore will hold her hand up to like Zahir's chest and like push him back, obviously like frustrated.
Why did
What?
he get mad?
Use our party member. He has a bit of a temper and hasn't had a nap in a few days.
I see. 20 gold pieces to pass.
Fine.
Thanks, Jin.
Fiore will hand him 20 gold pieces.
Alright, he'll move the barricade. Unfortunately, you pissed him off, Zahir. And NIL cannot persuade him. Only Zahir would, and he already pissed him off. Alright, animal handling once more. Nat
Extortion.
20. Oh, damn. You find a shortcut. Now, as you get closer to the three towers, I need you to make a choice. Would you like to leave the cart here in these bushes, or would you like to drive it around here, attempting not to get caught by the church, and go straight through the forest, or would you like to just move through the forest with your cart?
That's a very
Baby, don't worry. I'm quite adept when it comes to the woods.
But that's the thing. If we leave it, there's a chance that someone could steal it.
I don't know what's in there about the car.
What if we travel back and see if we can't leave it at the inn?
Can I do a nature check to like try and hide the cart with like branches and shrubbery?
Yeah, that's basically what I'm asking you is, would you like to attempt to hide the cart here and then survive the wilderness, or would you like to Tokyo drift the cart around trees?
Could
I
we
think
take the horses off the cart and take the horses with us?
There's only 2 horses.
Yeah, but it would be multiple stuff.
Yeah. I would say that you could.
I say we disguise the cart and bring the horses with us then.
I don't know how much shit we have in the
Yeah, but leaving the horses out in the open for who knows how long is also gonna put the horses at risk.
That is
Don't worry,
true.
I'll feed them before we leave.
That's why I recommended we go to the inn here and drop them off.
The inn is the smartest idea,
It
other
is
than
actually
taking
a
the
smart
horses.
idea.
Okay. So you decide to head back to the inn.
Head to Shekels Inn and just leave
Alright.
it there.
Animal handling.
20.
All right, you make it back to Shekel's Inn. You leave behind your cart at the cost of 10 gold pieces.
Oh,
Okay.
chump change.
So here, we'll pay that.
Okay, now we must make survival checks to see if you cannot survive the wilderness. You must be trained in survival
Oh,
to make
does
this
anyone
check.
have? Is
I'm
you're
sure
yeah
I
you're.
do.
All right, Kaide.
Oh, I am definitely trained in survival as well.
Oh, well then you can pick. You can roll as well if you want.
Okay, but I'm actually proficient in survival.
Yeah, that works. All right, Kaide like looks at Fiore as she almost leads them the wrong direction.
Did you know I found my wife in the woods?
My God.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
in the
Oh
woods?
shit!
Ditto.
Ollie, do you fit in the woods?
All right. All right.
Yes.
As you make your way through the forest, Kaide, on the outskirts of his vision, sees something weird. A single statue in the center of a clearing. And then you begin to see something appear from the bush. And then you hear the following conversation between two people. Apparently, we are meant to set up the fortress here to bolster our offenses. Raymond has sanctified this place, told us to bring the statue and everything. And then you hear, I see. Very good work, Counselor. I hope that this place will make a due home for your men. Yes, of course. I will ensure that the tolls are paid, and ensure that Lord Iron Fist does not bolster his offenses. That is very good. How long do you think it will take for you to prepare this camp? Should not take me many more days. Many of our men are still making their way here, but they should be shortly here within the few hours. I see. Have you heard, by the way? Apparently Raymond is going to be training some new recruits. Yes, I've heard. I hope that they understand what they're getting themselves into. We're in the midst of a war, you know. And then the man will reply, 1 second, I'm being called. The second man will reply, yes. It is most terrifying in this day and age. Heresy is at its most it is at its pinnacle. Yes, I agree. We must stop this heresy at once as well. I've heard rumor that the Olivines has hired some new people. I have heard that as well. Ensure that they are seen to. Of course, my lord. And then you hear the bushes begin to move. And then you hear nothing else.
Well, Kaide will go back to the party and he'll whisper, "Don't count on the shark tooth being the only one at the ambush." Sounds like the Church of, what was it?
Sen'Tia.
The Red Raymond guy?
The Red Raven?
This Red Raymond guy is involved with this man with iron fist.
Red rum. Red rum.
It is very likely that we're gonna get more than just that people of shark tooths at this ambush.
Do you think they know about the shot of amber?
I thought the amber was fake.
I don't know. This is what I've heard.
They didn't say anything about Yamon.
Okay.
Just asked
Would you
you
like-
to repeat what you said.
Okay.
What?
Kaide.
I didn't know the amber was a real thing, is what Kaide said.
But Kaide will go over what else was said.
No, you all heard that.
Well, I thought it was only Kaide, because he heard the... Never mind,
No,
whatever.
they were not being quiet about it.
They think they're alone. Of course they're not going to be quiet.
Sorry, you just when it started, you only directed Kaide. That's why I was doing the back.
Yes, but it is implied that the party is behind you because you're leading the way.
Go on then.
Alright. In that case, would you like to move on and mark this place on a map?
Yeah.
Alright. Survival check
If
then.
you want me to it.
2 survival people.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Hang on.
Uh-oh. I got it. That's the wrong thing.
Okay, that's better.
Alright.
Oh wait, I don't have proficiency in but
Let me make this red. There you go. Alright, this time Fiore is the one that leads your party to something strange. You are led here by Fiore. As you enter into the clearing, you can see what seems to be almost a shattered tower.
I'm so sorry.
A hole sunk deep inside of the tower. You can see that it has nearly collapsed upon itself, as if something has struck here. Or something has fallen. You can see within the rubble that there is many things of crates and skeletons and vines that have grown up around this temple or tower or whatever it may have been. And the map is active.
Man, if I knew you wanted skeletons, I would have added them. Pepe hands.
Well, they're under the rubble.
Oh. I could have done that still.
Zahir, as you begin to approach the hole, which is here, you can see that it leads further down.
Zahir will reach out for Aniel's hand. To come with? And we're going to go into the hole.
Okay, well, that's a 100-foot drop.
Oh. Never mind, we're going to go to the edge of the hole.
Only 50-foot rope.
As you take a look within the hole, also, can you move your token, Callie? I don't know if you can move Kaide. There we go. Okay, so as you begin to look down the... by the way, it's 100 feet deep, 50 feet wide. You can see that within it, there's almost a shimmering orange color. Fiore, as you begin to inspect that box, you can see that many of the things that were in there were destroyed. But you believe that they were either weapons or potentially armor of some sort, the remnants of which have been either rotted away or you don't want to think about the rest.
Can we see anything inside the hole?
A shimmering orange color.
Is that it?
That is all.
Can I see anything with my true sight?
No.
That's a good question.
Yeah, you can start flying down the hole. Okay, so you guys just see Aniel transform and have some fucking wings appear on their back and begin to fly down the hole.
Zahir will just stare in awe.
I keep making things bigger than they need to be because I keep forgetting how big the fucking map is.
No, that's actually meant to be like that. That's why I left it that size. Because that's supposed to be above you.
bookcase?
Yeah. It's on like a little cliff. So I left it bigger to make it look like it's above you.
Or
Alright, Anael, as you drop down below, you begin to look around. And you see this. Reminder, only Anael sees this. You land here, and before you, you can see some sort of amber walls laid with gold. You look ahead of you and look at the floor. Beneath you, the entire floor is made out of shattered amber. But as you look down, you swear you see them. 12 heroes below your feet.
You know what? This is real important.
Hey, baby.
I definitely want to start moving forwards and see what else there is. Though it's probably gonna take me a hot minute.
Okay.
Hold on, my token's so small compared to everything else.
This is a big ass
Yep.
cave.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's
That's
what
what
she said.
oh my god, we're on a roll, I swear.
Do I need to be measuring how far I'm going right now?
No.
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna start moving forwards. I am marveling at everything around me as I go, by the way. Like, I'm taking in everything there is to see.
With each step, Anael begins his journey through the amber cave. The walls begin to depict an image or images of the past. Each one a different story. Each one a different meaning. But all of them lead to one thing. A symbol of a 12-pointed star. Each color shining with a brilliant light. And it begins to crumble on its 8th point.
That's black.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty important, huh?
Hang on. BRB.
Right. Reckon Thievius is having issues again, is he? Poor old Thavius.
Doesn't he always have issues? To some degree. This
As
is
you get to
important
hear-
stuff, so I actually have my notes open.
As you get to here, you can softly hear.
You know, it helps if I have my tokens so like when I try to move.
As you get to that point, you can barely see it. On the edge of this wall, another mural begins to be painted. But you'll have to walk this way more.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna.
As you follow along the mural and begin to see it, you can see 12 different heroes. Each of them different, but similar. You see a fighter who is holding a glaive, a samurai who wields dual odachis, a cloaked man who holds a scythe, a second samurai who wields an odachi and a shield in his hand, a man with obsidian gauntlets who looks elven in nature, and beside him you see Yamon, the next, you see a man wearing gauntlets with 12 pointed stars upon them, the symbols of the waves running down his body. The next, hand in hand, you can see a red maiden in a beautiful dress with a man who is holding a book with a 12-pointed star within it. And as you begin to continue following, you see a merchant holding a longsword with a great sword on his back. The next two are quite simple and similar. Two druids, one holding a staff, the other summoning forth her magics towards her friends, in hopes of keeping them alive. And the final one, a scarlet-haired woman with a violet-colored dress, holding a blade to the sky, screaming at the top of her lungs. You begin to see another mural painted here, with the lava walls behind you. The mural depicts the heroes attempting to stop the man holding the 12-pointed star book and the red maiden from doing something, but it is not depicted. And as you continue down the line, it gets more and more scattered, almost like they were trying to stop something from even happening. Something from coming. Something from existing. Would it be magic? Power? Strength? You're not sure. You make your way further and further until finally, the last mural upon this wall, you see 10 heroes and one being. Remade again. A blade made of stars within his hand. Laughing as he watches each of the heroes crumble into what looks to be black ethereal dust. All but 2 of them, Yamone and one other, has survived. The woman, with all of her magic pouring into her friends, is depicted at the very end. You see her create the Starlight Palace, plant the world seed upon the Starlight Palace, and grow the tree of Yggdrasil. You see her meeting a man and wedding him. You then see them have a singular son. That is taken away by a man with red eyes. And in the final depiction, you see something strange. An 11-pointed star.
Yeah, I gotta spend a moment and really take that all in. Hold on.
At this moment, Fiora would have finally made her way over to where Sahir was standing and kind of like ask if that's where NIL went, because he's not seen anywhere else.
It's been a few minutes. While we're doing that, I'll move us to the Shattered Tower map. Meanwhile, while NIL takes everything in, your party is up here, gathered around the hole. They look down, and they do not see NIL. And it's been a few minutes, but that's a long drop.
NIL, are you alright down there?
NIL does not hear this.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I don't think I do. That's a pretty far distance to be hearing anything from, honestly.
I need to get down there. Something's happened. I know it.
Anybody got a climber's kit?
Callie does.
Daddy does indeed have a climber's kit.
You could put your ropes together and begin to climb down.
See, I was thinking the same thing.
How many ropes do I have?
Well, everybody
Well, you-
should have 50 feet.
We
You
would
can
only
get
need
down
2.
there. Yeah,
Only need
featherweight,
2.
right?
Yeah, Kaide's fully proficient.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, Kaide and the rest of the party begin to make their way down. Zahir looking a bit worried. In the meantime, Anael stares at the 11-pointed star, more confused than ever.
Confused
But-
and a little worried, actually. Just
And
give me
then-
the everything.
Confused is an
You
understatement.
appear here. And as you begin to walk, you see the same things that I described.
NIL, where are you?
Callie,
Am I
press
able to
W.
hear that? Am I close enough?
Callie, press W, please. Are you stuck in the wall? Oh god. Oh, I can hear myself. Babe,
Only me.
What?
I'm off of speaker.
What?
I can
I
hear
am
myself.
in the wall.
I don't know how. We're not in a call together anymore, other than Discord.
I can hear myself through Discord. You might have to disconnect and rejoin.
Hold up.
I have made it out of the wall.
Oh god. Let's give it a second. Okay.
NIL, are you okay?
Whoa! Hold on. I gotta click
I was
Hold on.
waiting
Go-
for Ruben
Go
to be
back
ready
there. Get
because while
back
y'all was
here.
moving on.
Yeah, don't
Bitch,
move
look
just yet
back
because
up.
I'm holding on Raven because I want to make sure that everything's okay. Are we good now? I'm gonna move you back to where you would have actually been at this point. Apologies. I just want to make sure that everything's going all right. I'll begin to
Actually,
move the
this gives
party.
me a minute to refill my water bottle. Give me a moment.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and like group up the party and move them all at once. So, as I said, you begin to see the depictions of what seems to be the same things that I described to Anael. And as you begin to make your way forward through each corridor and through each pathway, you see the same things. It is about here when you see the lava wall and the cracked in ground that the lava is forming from. You begin to make your way down, looking beside you at each depiction, until finally you see just barely out here a small shadow of a Ganassi. Wait, no. Asimar. To the left. But we'll wait for Moon to return.
As we pass the lava wall, Fiore will just kind of smile and think to herself, a quick little recharge wouldn't hurt.
Alright, give me a second. I'm actually going to go to the bathroom real quick. So
Alright.
why don't we take like a 5-minute or 2 to 3 minute bathroom break or something like that. Go grab a snack or something.
I got my water. I already went to the bathroom. I could get my bag ready for tomorrow morning. Really quickly. Oh god, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back. I took a little longer than I meant to, but that's because I had to go to the bathroom.
Welcome back, man.
Bye.
Mm.
Ollie, that image is adorable.
Right? Be ready for more cuteness.
All right. So, is everybody back? Everybody good?
I'm back.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. So, as you turn the corner with Zahir's worry in mind, you can see that NIL has been staring at one certain symbol, a symbol of an 11-pointed star, which is strange. And now you can do what you were going to do, Zahir.
Are you okay, Nil?
Yeah, I just wanted to look at this.
You had me worried.
I didn't think it would be quite so big.
That's what she said.
I
What are you looking at? Oh.
he just gestures to the star.
Well, that's wrong. It's supposed to be different.
It's supposed to be 12, but it's 11.
Yeah. See, you're supposed to have blue, yellow, green, orange, purple, white, red, black, light blue, gray, and jade, and scarlet. But this is wrong.
Specifically, the black one is missing. But I thought you could guess that.
Yeah.
Why was black removed from the prism?
Daniel just doesn't say anything. He doesn't know, and he doesn't have any theories. He's just got no idea.
I'm back.
Hi!
Would you like to turn the corner?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the corner now.
Okay.
I'll follow.
The party follows Nil into a
Hold
large
on, I gotta
room
be in front.
where you see this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Red, streaming magic swirling around an amber crystal. Inside of it, you can see something. Or rather, someone. A Sharkai man. Stands in the crystal.
Do we recognize him from any of the murals?
No. No, you do not.
Oh, I want to touch it. I just want to touch it. Just a little bit.
Let's touch it together.
Let's go touch it! Let's go touch rocks, guys. The evolution of touching grass.
We're touching it.
Gently.
Not forcefully at all. We're definitely going to ask for permission first. Consent is important.
Oh my gosh.
As you both place your hands upon the amber, a shining light will appear from the both of your souls. An orange and blue light will begin to pierce the amber which begins to crack and shatter. Oh boy.
Oh, did we do that?
All right. As the amber begins to crack and shatter, the man is not the only thing within it. Within it, something begins to change. You feel a shift in magic. A shift in power and strength. Yenhorn and all other warlocks, prepare thy anus.
But hopefully have some lube.
What's up, Costa? Is that another one?
A powerful light will shine this day. An amber color. An amber light. Within the Monastorm, as you see this. As the amber shatters, the man steps forward.
Oh.
Woo!
He stretches and cracks his knuckles. Well, that was nice slumber.
Caddy will grip his glaive in case if there's a fight.
Why are you afraid? Also, he's meant to be like a shark guy. He
Yeah.
looks like a shark guy, so. Best temp art I could find.
I am not afraid, I am prepared.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and he'll just simply snap his fingers and your glaive disappears.
What
And
the fucking hell?
and then it appears in his hand. What a strange weapon.
Why you take my weapon?
Oh, by the way, Anael has had the wings this entire time. It doesn't list how long this goes for, so yeah.
Why would you
Does it-
take a
does-
man's weapon?
Well,
You could take
because
your-
you are threatening me with it.
Who was
Yeah, I
threatening
really
anyone?
You were
No.
ready to throw down. That is
No, I
considered a
was-
threat to many.
I was prepared to throw down.
Yeah, you were ready to throw
Those
down.
are
That's considered
different things.
All right,
still
all right.
convey the same message.
Hold now. It is okay.
Oh, none of that was in character of me specifically, by the way.
I understand that you are probably confused. And as he
I'll
holds
just
up his
make a quiet
hand,
little nod.
as he holds up his hand, you can see that there is a symbol of a amber eye within it. You are probably very confused and unsure of what is happening.
That man has 3 eyeballs!
Is this one incompetent?
Unfortunately, yes. That is a character for me, by the way.
Slightly.
Just a little bit. I just don't
I
pay
see.
attention when I don't need to pay attention.
I see.
He is a short-lived race.
What the hell?
I'll just like lightly smack Zahir's head. Be nice.
I am nice when I need
You
to.
literally just called them mortal
I
and
would
dying
assume-
soon.
I would assume that you have plenty of questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first is probably, why the hell was I in this? And the second one is the red ornate mana around me.
Actually, it was none of those!
Yeah, I was just about
Who
to say that.
are you?
That was
Oh!
also
that-
not my question.
That is a very good question. I am Phallus... No.
Huh?
I am simply known as the Fate Seeker.
Zahir will whisper. He was going to say his name was Phallus.
And I was gonna smack his hand again, lightly.
And
But-
what was your question? Apologies.
My name is technically Phallus. Oh god. Phallus
You know you-
Dragonborn.
How do you
I'm
spell
sorry.
that? Oh, I see.
Or, sorry. Yes,
You
I am
know-
Phallus Drivenborn.
Hmm. Yes, you
Why
Simply
are
known
you-
as the
Phallus
Fate
to be born.
Seeker.
Stop.
I do not understand why my companions are giggling.
I don't either.
I'm too far
Tell
for
me.
this. Out of character giggling.
Same.
Tell me, Phallus. Can you tell us what's with the 11-pointed star?
You mean what happened to the traitor?
Hold on, that was not a character of me. That was just. Who
No.
Yes, tell us the story.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure.
You know what?
Well-
Fair enough.
What do you mean you're not really sure? You say you know
Well-
about it, but you don't know about it.
The last thing I remember was a strange jade light. And then I was here.
Hey, you know, speaking of light, actually, I don't know if you saw it. What was the light that came from me and my buddy?
Now that you say that...
Buddy? Since when have we only been buddies?
Don't question it right now. My words are
You-
not sufficient.
Wait a minute.
Buddies.
He begins to walk forward. Alright, he'll kind of take a look at Zahir
Uh-huh.
and Nil, and then at Kaide and Fiore. Well, for one, you are touched with Vitan's blessing, especially that one.
Oh, great. The shark is circling.
But you three, are touched by the prism. No, there are 4 of you touched by the prism.
Whoa.
I haven't been touched by anything.
All right,
That is
buddy.
a virgin, confirmed.
For some
Who's supposed
reason,
to
I
pick
doubt
up in the
that.
sewer? Apologies.
For some reason, I doubt that.
What's that now? Look at me.
Oh, do any of you understand Sharkai?
No.
Does anyone there? I don't. I only know common and
Good.
Elvish and-
Then I gave you the right translation of my name.
Oh.
I have a secondary question. What's
Yeah,
a
sure.
prism?
The prism is what the 12 heroes guarded. With me.
Do you know about the pillars?
That is exactly who I speak of.
Well, yes. However, the pillars from our world.
Yes, I speak of the same men and women.
How long were you in the amber?
What year is it?
Well, tell
I
them the year.
knew this question was coming. I knew that's how he was gonna respond. I think it's really funny.
It is year 1573.
Well, if you know about the pillars, then why was Thievius's star removed?
Who is Thievius?
He's the black pillar.
No, he's not.
What
Yes.
year do you think it is?
Well, by the look of you, it is most certainly in the thousands.
Yeah, it is.
You don't know the current pillars?
Well, I know of Yamon.
Right.
Oh
I
no.
know of Visaka and Olaf and Violet and Vestin and Persephone.
I'm just gonna glance at here, like I only recognize Yamon's name. I don't know any of those other ones.
Zahir will shake his head. No. The current pillars are the blue, and I don't remember what Moon's pillar's name is.
I haven't
Yeah.
named him yet.
I was about to say there's been no name
You
yet.
speak of my friends.
No.
They also had a color to them.
And then there was the yellow, Edward Hollow.
No, that man's name was Vix.
The current yellow pillar is Edward Hollow.
That is quite literally, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, it is possible.
Then there was Sid Graves, the green pillar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep telling me that you're wrong.
There was Atrum Ignatius, the orange pillar. And
You
then
know,
there
why
was
am I
Vaughn.
even listening to this anymore?
I don't know.
Hey, you really want to throw him off? Tell him about Scarlet Ruby.
So there's also someone named Scarlet Ruby, who is the Scarlet Pillar.
You You mean Violet? Scarlet is young. She is like in her teenage years.
Oh no.
No, she's older now.
Wait, Scarlet lives?
Yes. But here's the thing. The Black Pillar, Thievius, he turned on the pillars at one point, but they saved him. So
Yeah, you mean Vestin. Yes,
No,
Vestin did
Thievius.
betray us. Yes,
Thievius.
Vestin.
No, Thievius.
I am unsure if
I am unsure of who you speak of. I do not know of this Thievius. I know of Vestin. Or Vestin.
friends,
know-
friends, I believe we're getting nowhere.
Do you know where the continent of the 12 is?
What is that?
Oh.
Do you know where
That's
Malona
Adele's
is?
only verbal response.
You
to
mean
that
our
question is
home?
no.
The last that we heard, the pillars were going to Malona to rebuild their home.
Yeah, we were attempting to rebuild our home.
And that's where
Before-
you'll find all of the current pillars.
Well, I'm sure that I would. He kind of like pats you on the shoulder, not believing you.
Oh.
Don't worry your silly little head about it. I know that you are crazy.
Know what, friend? How about we go and see your friend, Yamal?
Zahir just fucking
Well,
starts to get angry and decides to walk away.
Adele's doing his best to like calm him down before he gets too far.
unfortunately, I can sense. I can sense their power, and I should focus on stopping that first.
Who is there?
Who?
The traitor?
No.
Let's
Friend!
go talk. Let's go talk to Yamon first. I'm sure he
No.
would have very useful information for you about this and other things.
Actually, now that I think about it, I can sense a powerful follower of me. What a strange coincidence. One moment, I'm going to go check on them. Alright, and he
Oh,
literally
no.
disappears.
Shit, we didn't get his color.
That is one strange man.
And then he returns.
Oh.
Well, that was interesting.
Well, welcome back.
Follow-up question. What is your color?
That depends on who you're asking.
You right now.
You?
At this current moment.
You?
Many believe that my color is yellow, but is orange. But I'm not the
No.
samurai. I'm not the samurai. I am one of his followers, or well, was one of his followers.
HMA Ignatius is the orange.
Adele just pats Zahir like, please,
What a
please, just
strange,
let him speak.
what a strange coincidence. You know, I don't think I believe you.
Adele looks. He's feeling an emotion, but it's hard to say which one. That's for sure.
Friend, what did this follower say to you?
You know, my friend Olivine Ignatius would have something to say about that.
How about we go talk to Yamon, and I'm sure he would have a lot of useful information for all of us, actually.
Actually, I'm quite busy.
Oh.
Wait. Friend, I have two hypotheses.
Mm-hmm.
The first hypothesis is that you were in that amber for a long, long time.
That was a given.
Okay, no one has answered me what year it is.
Hold on. I'm
1573.
just gonna say the year really quickly. I don't. Yeah.
Okay, In that case, I've been encased in amber for 5,000 years.
Zahir is just going to facepalm really hard.
Anael is going to maintain composure.
I'm not a smart man. I'm not a smart man, but I think things could change in that amount of time.
That is
let's
true,
go...
but
let's go catch up with Yamon. I'm sure he's missed you.
no, I don't think I will.
Think
Why
of your
not?
friend's emotional state.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
so
visit
sorry.
him I'll visit him eventually. I must see if my city is still not in ruins, and ensure that I am, still heralded to be the deictic form that I am.
What was your city again?
It is called the Fate's Eye.
Oh. I see.
Huh. And where was that located?
Within the center of this place.
I know exactly where it is, actually, like, out of character.
Huh.
Oh, I guess you would call it the Mana Storm. But I call it home.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that does check out, actually, yeah.
Wait, so you're not from the original continent like Yamode? Or did you... I don't... kind of like trying to understand.
I believe I am from the same continent. This is Sen'Tia, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Then it is most certainly the same continent that I once lived on.
Out of character, I thought Yamone was from the continent as well.
No.
Okay, got it.
That was just revealed in character that he's not.
Fantastic!
Which is weird, because he told you that he was.
Yeah, he did lie directly to us, didn't he?
He did lie.
He did lie, and we believed it.
What a strange thing. Why would he lie?
Why would he lie?
I believe we should have a chat with Yamon.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying the past 4 or 5 times.
Do not be upset at him. I'm sure that he has most likely said that he's from a different continent to get things off of his back. Well, that is because he is a red.
No.
Which is why this
Truly
is coursing
the
with
red.
red power. Again, what is your name? Jin?
Zahir.
Zahir, I have no idea of who you are speaking of. I've been encased in amber for 5,000 years, and you are telling me that my friends are dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
That sounds correct.
That's how time works.
You
Well.
know, I don't think that's easy information to immediately believe upon waking up from amber after, what, 5,000 years you said?
Yes, especially when the last that I remember, I saw them living. Quite
Yeah, definitely.
well. Well, I wouldn't call that living after what happened, but...
What the fuck happened?
Either way,
Do
I
you
imagine
really want
it
to
would
know the
take-
story?
Yes, actually. Yes, I would.
Well... Valis and his traitorous friend beset upon themselves him and Violet decided that the prism was not balanced. They said that they were working with a man. I believe he said that his name was Red Eyes Raymond, to create a deitic force called Sen'Tia, in which we all witnessed all of our friends that were, and he throws up air quotes, heresy, falter to their blade. A traitorous act to all of us, which is why we removed the 8th color. And I still believe that the Longheart family is alive and well, and I do hope that they have stopped their traitorous ways.
You know what? Speaking of the topic of heresy, do we want to fill him in on what's been going on currently?
That would be wise.
And Ale's gonna start filling him in about all this stuff with the Iron Fist and like what Yamon's having them work on.
Wait, does the Iron Fist still live?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't think that man could ever get married.
Yeah, having Iron Fist is not a desirable attribute.
Well, he was an asshole.
That is also not a desirable attribute.
You know, Jack, when he was first in the squadron with us, fighting against the Sen'Tians, I thought that he would be a good man. And then I found out he had a small penis and was scared of everything.
Sorry, this is just really good.
This is all coming from
This
is all coming from a shark-eyed man that is like, power is everything.
Yeah. I hope Adael's grinning as he listens simply because he is enjoying listening to this guy diss another guy thoroughly.
Well, if there are no more questions, I should really return to my city-state.
Will you be coming back at any point?
Depends.
On?
He shrugs. I don't know.
Great. Well, here's hoping that you return relatively soon.
Oh, you mean here? To this place? No, I'm not coming back.
Not this specific place. I more mean like to visit Yamon and stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
We would advise that sooner than later.
I have a question for you, Phallus.
Okay.
Are you able to read minds?
Sure.
Why don't you read my mind and see what's happened in the last few hundred years that you've been gone?
3,000.
Oh, you mean that? No, I cannot do. Well, actually... Hold on, let me go check something again. And he fucking disappears.
Real.
Alright, a few minutes pass and then he comes back. I don't think he's ready for that yet.
You know what?
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Oh, my follower.
Who is your follower?
I don't know his name. Some elven man.
That feels like important information to have.
I could speak to him. You said Elven, right?
Oh, you want me to grab him?
Yeah, bring him here. Let's meet him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He disappears.
I don't know what it is, but him disappearing and coming back completely nonchalant is like the funniest thing to me.
And then he reappears with this man on the ground. Oh, he seems to. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh.
Cora, are you here? I gave you the roll, buddy. Go ahead and get.
Hey, buddy.
I want you to know I've been reading your chat this whole time, laughing my ass off. All right, he looks down at Yenhorn. And he's like, does anyone have a way to help this man?
I have. Hold on, I'm proficient in medicine.
Place his hand on Yenhorn. All right, Yenhorn, you open your eyes to a strange Sharkai man standing over you. You feel any better?
Is this the afterlife?
No.
Where's the big giant ice lizards that were ganging up on me?
Oh, those? I can handle those if you want me to.
I think you should. My
I'm gonna.
You think I should? All right.
That would be of help.
Well, Phallus is gone. Can I help the strange man to his feet?
Yeah, I was just about to do the same.
What is happening?
Are you okay, brother?
That's gonna be it's gonna be an odd thing that it happens.
We all
This is gonna be fun.
we all take 50 points of psychic damage.
Alright, after about 2 minutes, the man reappears. Alright, they're handled.
Oh!
Awesome. Thank you. I hope they weren't too much trouble.
You can see that he has, like, blood on his hands. Nah.
I'm sure it's not his own blood. I'm gonna be for real with you.
You didn't kill them, did you? Like, my friends?
Oh, no.
Friends are most definitely dead.
Also, let me take a closer look at you now that you're here. What is your... you have the same tattoo that I do.
What? Oh, you did. Are you like that warlock lady that seems to very enjoy reading books with me?
Do you know the name? Do you know the name Tess Falkai? He says in Sharkai.
Yeah, that's the big eyeball I speak to sometimes.
Yeah, that's me.
What?
I don't believe you.
What?
Okay. Hold on then.
By the way,
all right. You feel your warlock powers begin to dissipate from your body as this man stares at your soul.
What?
You know, you shouldn't do that. It's not very nice.
So do you believe me now?
Was I supposed to, like, I don't know, go to the strange statues for you?
Oh, well, that's why this is all happening.
Apologies, friend. We got to it first, it seems.
Well, this is where I was buried, and they just broke me free of this amber.
Should really be taking.
Which I will say, I'm not sure how that happened. I didn't try and
You were
do
touched
anything
by the
that
prism.
intense. Well, I guess that is true, but I don't entirely know what that means.
I still don't know what a prism is, even though I was told.
Colors.
You know, you should really get a better party member.
Yeah.
I didn't touch no colors.
Yeah, I know. I know you didn't.
Callie, no.
Has Falkai has his fingers on the bridge of his nose. You know, if I weren't so nice, I would have silenced you hours ago.
Oh, yikes.
Anyway, yes, I am the Fate Seeker. I am Tess Falkai. I am also known as Phallus Drivenborn, the last Shark Prince.
Why did you choose a big eyeball of all things?
Well, that's because it's my symbol. He shows his hand tattoo.
See, he has 3 eyes.
Oh, is it on the same spot as where mine is?
Yeah, which is really fucking funny.
That's really cool.
Oh shit, they both have 3 eyes.
Adael's gonna walk over to the himbo and just cover his mouth gently, like, please shut up. Good enough.
Well, I would hate to see what he says about someone wearing glasses. I swear to God, 4 eyes, I'm gonna deck him.
I know what glasses are.
I don't. What are those?
Oh, you
Brad,
wear
I think
them.
you need some.
Well,
Noise. What is that? That's a creepy voice.
Welcome to our party roast each other session 74.
well, now that you've got all of your stupid energy out,
Nuh-uh.
No.
I think you're underestimating me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think me and maybe Zahir are the most sane ones here. Also Fiore, but Fiore has other problems.
well,
Fiore has daddy issues that V10
I'm
can only
assuming
fill.
that one is Fiore because she is touched by
Yeah.
V10.
Yeah, you're correct. That is in fact
You know,
Fiore.
I would love to see V10 upon this place.
Fiore will overhear this and will kneel down and and we'll grab one of the pieces of shattered amber and we'll cut her hand a bit.
Oh.
Oh
Shit,
god.
not again.
And we'll pray to V10.
Oh god. All right. Well.
Alright, well.
Can I leave?
I think that's where we're probably gonna have to call it because that.
Thank God.
Well.
That's crazy. That's
I'll
a great
end it.
cliffhanger.
I'll end it with this.
I wanted to ask you. Okay, that's...
You know what? You're very happy with you doing it on stream.
Sorry, Goro. I blame myself for this one. I kind of was like, yeah, let's go talk to you, apparently.
I was
How
like,
fucking dare you! I'm gonna cry myself.
Oh, heck yeah! Sorry, my mouth was full of water.
Oh, heck yeah!
Oh, heck yeah! My mouth was full of water when I said that.
God, we're summoning
Oh,
well, now, holy
He's a big
shit!
boy.
Shut up, everyone! Shut the hell up!
All right, he appears and then sees this man and says, "Well, now, little good holy hell! What a long time it's been, my old friend." All right, and that's where I'm gonna fucking call it.
Just end.
Wait, where's that gonna put this guy's character at the beginning of their next session?
That's a good question. Why don't you find out Sunday?
Oh!
Next time on New Life, where they lose a party member because he has been teleported to the palace.
You've been kidnapped to our session now. Apologies.
That's okay. Echo and Josh can make their
I
party members.
genuinely cannot believe that you said, "Hey, can we talk to your strongest follower?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure."
Listen, I heard Elvin and I was like, oh, they're probably in shock about something. Maybe I need to speak Elvish to them. I was not anticipating party member from a different party.
So I'm
this
excited
was-
to see what happens Sunday now.
This was the most hilarious session I've ever fucking ran.
No, You edged me with V10 on the fucking stream.
You know
That's gonna be a long conversation.
I hope you know, William and Cardion, they're just gonna see me disappear in front of them.
Too bad, you're in our party now.
Holy fucking shit, guys.
Yo, Yeno's gonna have a crazy story to tell them, bro.
Holy fuck!
Wakes up and
Yenhorn comes back to his party like fully dripped out in like golden fucking clothes, and everyone's like, "Where the fuck did you get those? What the fuck happened? You were gone for 2 seconds."
I got Die Hard kidnapped.
Die Hard kidnapped. That's hilarious.
But you have to it's also trippy as fuck to wake up, to go down in an ice room and wake up in a completely different environment that is the total opposite of where he was.
Yeah.
You're not even the same elements.
Surrounded by people he doesn't recognize. One of them is an Asimar who
You know,
the
funny. I think the funniest thing is that the first word of his mouth was, "Who the fuck are you?" Basically.
What's even funnier is the fact that he's in the ice room and like the first thing like that happens, he's surrounded by like warm amber, and it's like
warm amber magma.
Guys, it was crazy. I woke up surrounded by an angel, a demon, a guy that says he's my patron, a freaking himbo, and a rat.
And then this crazy god appeared, and then I tripped myself out, and then like I went on this whole new advent. Like this man is crazy. Yenhorn is literally the definition of blue skadoo. We can too.
Yeah.
Please look at the call chat.
Dog.
Hold on.
They're gonna.
If it's true though.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Literally.
You know what's,
All right.
I was gonna ask about the potion that I got, and then like, what about the red star? But then
Well,
he's just
somebody
like, okay,
prayed to
V10.
V10, and then everything devolved into chaos from there.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Sunday session where I miraculously disappear and don't know when I'll come back.
Oh man, that's gonna be funny.
That's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna have to tune in for that one for sure. I have to see how that one goes.
I'm tuning in.
All right,
V10
all right.
kill everyone and just take me away.
All right.
If you're not a moon.
Tune in next time on Sunday's game for new life to find out what happens next time on Yenhorn Goes on a Journey with his patron. Will he return to his party? We will never find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Ruben ZX.
Next time on Yenhorn Trips Balls.
I should have brought William on this.
Goodbye,
I hope you know,
chat.
by the way, anytime